which is the home of the museum, the former Rogers Locomotive Erecting Shop. We've been the home of poetry even before the museum relocated here. In 78, 79, they were doing the renovations. The Great Falls Development Corporation actually invited and had Allen Ginsberg speak, as well as a number of other people. One of our earliest partnerships was also with the Poetry Center at Passaic County Community College. They used to have the regular events here, including a couple of poetry slams, where I got to meet, fortunately. I got to meet Allen Ginsberg twice. Of course, I always wish I knew about Louis Ginsberg being on our board. And actually, the photo of him I was able to take, and he sat for me, which was great. But the best thing that happened, it just happened to be like 2 weeks after we had met. This was May 11th of 1996. I happened to be in the village with a couple of friends, and Ginsberg's coming out of the store, and he's like, the Paterson Museum. And so we said hello real quick, and he really impressed my friends. Oh, yeah, we go back a long way. I know Allen. That's my little Actually, the genius really behind the exhibit that we have here today, and who's actually going to be taking us into pretty soon we'll be celebrating our 100th anniversary in 2025, is our newest curator for the Paterson Museum. She was a former director, curator at the Passaic County Historical Society up on the hill. I'm sure you remember Lambert's Castle. And again, the work that you see here is really her renovations. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Heather Garside.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you, Jack, for that introduction. And Senator, thank you so much for coming and speaking today. And this opening is really a celebration for us at the museum for a couple of reasons. As Jack mentioned earlier, this is really our first big event that we've had, opening exhibit since COVID, and it's so nice to be able to welcome everybody back here into an in-person event. But more importantly, today we're celebrating National Poetry Month starting, and that's such an important commemorative month for us to celebrate. I had the opportunity through the process of developing this exhibit to get to know so many of the poets that are honored, and it has been really my great pleasure. And I'm so pleased that a few of them are here today. More of them are coming later on for the reading, and that we can continue to celebrate their accomplishments and the many more that are going to come. At the heart of this exhibit is the love of words and the written expression. And as a culture, we often relegate words to the library and to the classroom, but I really wanted to put together an exhibit and celebrate great poetry and words within the context of Paterson's poetry legacy. So many of the poets have been inspired by this gritty, bustling industrial city, and they are linked together by their words and by the city that inspires them. So I hope that you enjoy the exhibit.
Thank you.